Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Wednesday, April 21st, 2021. This morning we saw the markets open fairly flat, and after a quiet first 5 minutes or so, the markets took off to the upside, and we have been trending ever since. And we're currently trading well up near the highs of the session, just a couple ticks off of it at the time of this recording here. Looking at the S&P here specifically, just a couple ticks off the high of the day. The low down here right near the open. So we opened near the lows. We're currently trading near the highs, kind of a flag pattern that is forming here. And what we're going to be looking at this afternoon in Discover is what has happened historically when you enter the market long at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, exiting at the close, 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time, when you have that similar price action where you open within the prior day range. Let me hit equals next to open in prior day range here. And then after the open, you take off to the upside. So the open of the regular trading hour session is in the bottom portion of the range. I'm going to say it is in the bottom 25% of the range. And at 3 p.m., which is the time of our entry, you're trading up near the highs of the range, and I'm going to say the top 25% of the intraday range. So you're opening in the bottom 25% of the range. You're trading in the top 25% of the range as of 3 o'clock. And we also have decent range. So I'm going to go ahead and add that the intraday range is at least 100% of the 5-day ATR. We're currently just over 100% of the 5-day ATR, with our intraday range for the S&P coming in at 35 3/4 points right now as of the time of this recording. The current 5-day ATR is about 35 points. So we're just over that as of now. All right, next I'm going to go in to the indicators and put us in a similar market environment where yesterday closed below a 10-day simple moving average, but above a 200-day simple moving average. And that's going to complete the pattern. Now I can click View Results. And here we go. These are the results based upon entering the market long at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, exiting at the close, 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. When you open within the prior day range and then take off to the upside. So I'm defining that pattern as opening in the bottom 25% of the range, and that range is defined as what has taken place between the open, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and 3 p.m. Eastern Time, which is the time of the entry for this. So the open is in the bottom 25% of that range. The 3 p.m. price is in the top 25% of that range. And you also have at least 100% of the 5-day ATR in daily range that has taken place within that. So you do have a directional candlestick that is forming on the day there. This has taken place below a 10-day moving average, but above a 200-day simple moving average. Historically, the S&P is coming in with 56 samples, as is the NASDAQ. The Dow has 44 samples, the Russell 55 samples, and the win rates on these for 3 of the 4 are a little weak. Russell is the only one that's favored. It's favored at 62% of these have finished higher than that 3 p.m. price, whereas the ES, which is the S&P futures, 43% of those have closed above that 3 p.m. price. So just a touch weak there. The NASDAQ a touch weak as well at 44.6%. And Dow, the weakest of the group, coming in about 41%. So 3 of the 4 have been a little bit weaker in that final hour of trading following this directional candlestick that is forming for the day. Now, the average win to average loss on these are fairly similar for the S&P. It's fairly similar for the NASDAQ, and the Dow and the Russell both have a little bit larger average wins compared to their average losses. But the average win, average loss, nothing really skewed in either direction as far as big outliers or whatnot. They're fairly similar in size for the majority of these, and the win rates are just a touch weak. So maybe this is telling you to pull up your stops a little bit if you're still long heading into the end of the day. It's not necessarily a strong short signal, I don't think, but perhaps, cover your risk up a little bit as we approach the close. So hopefully you found this helpful. Good luck the rest of the day, and we will see you tomorrow.